What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the God Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about DJ Akademiks saying he'll snitch on Lil Baby, take the stand on Lil Baby to get him locked up. Let's talk about it. So in a recent podcast, DJ Akademiks got his podcast. He spoke on Lil Baby. Now, he been speaking back and forth on Lil Baby, based on Lil Baby mentioning his name on his latest album. You know what I mean? And it wasn't even really that malicious. I went over that in a prior video. Like I said, Lil Baby was just saying Akademiks like niggas can get touched. He didn't say DJ Akademiks can get touched. He just said Akademiks like niggas can get touched. And his explanation of that was like niggas that be on the internet talking a lot of shit but won't never do nothing. Them type of niggas can get touched. That's pretty much what Lil Baby trying to say. And I agree with that. Anybody can get touched. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you're a athlete, a doctor, a lawyer, like anybody. If you putting out the wrong energy, you can get touched. So I agree with that 100%. Then he just simply was, I guess he stated that he didn't have more money than him. And I mean, they both, Akademiks has admitted that that's a fact. So Lil Baby really just spoke a fact saying that DJ Akademiks didn't have more money than him. But he was saying that based on the fact that DJ Akademiks was saying a lot of these rappers are broke and they lease their cars and they really don't got it how they look like they got it. So Baby just felt like he had to speak up for that space. Like, nigga, I don't know who you talking to, but you definitely don't got no more money than me, right? So Akademiks just been going on all week talking about Lil Baby and flaming Lil Baby and roasting Lil Baby. And I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't laugh at some of that shit. Some of this shit is funny because Akademiks is a funny guy. You know what I'm saying? He is funny. Yeah, like I'm not finna take away from what he does well. He is a funny guy and he's saying some funny shit. But where he crossed the line at is him saying that he'd tell on Lil Baby, like, if Lil Baby ever tried me or if shit got like that, I will be on the stand with a tape recorder. You know what I'm saying? Yep, this nigga said that he could get me touched. You know what I'm saying? And kept calling out the DA of Fulton County, Fonnie Willis, like, hey, Fonnie, it was him. He said he'd get me touched. Like, now he tried to say that he was trolling, but you're not trolling. And what's happening is snitches have a lane now. People like that, not calling DJ Akademiks a snitch, but this is what I'm trying to say. Tekashi 6ix9ine got out of jail, after he snitched on everybody, and he still has a career. You feel what I'm saying? His career is still intact. Charleston White, the difference between Charleston White, I'm going to break all of this down. Charleston White is an activist. He's a documented activist. He's been a documented activist for over a decade. You know what I'm saying? Working with at-risk children. And he's pretty much saying that he tired of this type of behavior in our community and in our culture. And if a nigga do some crime to him or around him, he gonna tell as a law-abiding citizen. That's what he's saying. So based on the what he's portraying and what he gives off and the person that he really is in real life, okay, that's what he on and that's how he moving. You feel what I'm saying? DJ Akademiks is a nigga, is the type of man I don't rock with. I'm not finna call no names or say, he this type of nigga or that type of nigga or none of that. What I'm saying is somebody that I really don't rock with because you one of them guys that get behind the computer, the laptop, and get to screaming all loud behind the laptop and get to screaming all loud and being, he does that. I notice he doesn't have really good control over his emotions. Like, he'll get to screaming all loud on his podcast about this and that and this and that and I'm Big Ak, and I mean everybody know that somebody that has insecurities is like, bro, how you talking, you just sound feminine, you sound like you don't have control over your emotions right now. You know what I'm saying? Things that constantly change and are in constant evolution of change in regards to feelings are always looked at as feminine. Mother Earth seasons always change. Mother Moon, the moon, you might see a full moon one day, blood moon next day, quarter moon next day, half moon next day. You know what I'm saying? The sun is looked at as in a masculine energy base because the sun is always the sun. The sun never changes. The sun is always the sun. It ain't never no half sun. You might get an eclipse every 50, I don't know how many years it goes for solar eclipses, but you get what I'm saying? The sun always looks like the sun. There's never any change to it. It always looks the same. It always does the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We're always able to see it and view it the same. So that's the thing. Same thing with emotions. Like, men who can't control their emotions and their emotions are always changing and it affects their overall actions. That's feminine in nature. In nature, that's a feminine trait in nature. You see what I'm saying? So Akademiks do a lot of yelling behind the mic, like he really with that, and he report on street shit, and then when somebody speak back to him or speak on him, you know, you saying, oh, well, I'll go run to the police. You trying to be Charleston White. Charleston White is a known activist. At the very least, we can say Charleston White has documented activist work that he's done. You feel what I'm saying? To where if he's saying that he'll call the police on the motherfucker, I'll at least respect that more, because you have a documented history of being this way. You feel what I'm saying? You get to being extra loud and aggressive behind the computer. You know what I'm saying? They're saying all these things, but what you're saying is if you ever confronted as a man, you're going to the police. That's completely different than what Charleston White is doing, my nigga. That's just completely different. Like, you pretty much saying you can say and do whatever you want, and if a man address you as a man about what you said, that, you know, I'll go to the police if it go like that. And that's, I mean, I just don't respect that. You feel what I'm saying? You know, letting it be known you'll tell on Lil Baby. Like, and Lil Baby he doesn't even give off that type of energy. Lil Baby don't give off no, you know, stepper, killer, driller energy. He not even that type of human being. I don't get that from him. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to, I live in Houston. Lil Baby is, I mean, when I say countless charitable donations here in Houston, I'm talking about for floods, back to school. Like, he be give away in his own city. Like, he's a really good guy. Like, so nothing a DJ Akademiks can say or make motherfucking change on Lil Baby. I don't care if you roasted him or not. That's funny. I still gonna support Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? That's just me being real. And I think the Akademiks has carved this audience, but it's just being real with the type of person that human being Lil Baby is. Like, niggas gonna rock with Lil Baby over DJ Akademiks, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me being real. So I just don't agree with how he went about that situation. And it's like, you a nigga that'll scream all loud over the internet to niggas, but you won't do it when you see them. But you'll scream and yell at women. I've seen too many. All I need is once I see who you are, it's documented. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, you every platform that you on where you dealing with a woman, or when niggas catch you dealing with a woman, you yelling and screaming at the woman, because that's your way of asserting control. You don't give off masculinity enough for a woman to let you lead and to respect you. So you gotta yell and scream and do all of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's your way. But to do it to a woman, you'll yell and scream at a woman and get in their face. I saw you get in your girl face, literally forehead to forehead, yell at her and scream at her, when that is not how you had to handle that situation. We seen you on Fresh and Fit yelling and screaming and going off on another chick, and she really kind of put you in your place, telling you that you really were unhappy. And she's right. People that are unhappy and insecure act like that. Talking about how rich you are. That's the lamest shit ever. We all know lame niggas can get money too. Like, getting money isn't a restriction of people that's lame and not lame. You can tell that DJ Akademiks is one of those guys who women were never interested in you. You know what I'm saying? And now you getting even though you've been a public figure for years now, you still getting used to women giving you attention. You still getting used to women wanting to deal with you, and you don't have the temperament to be able to deal with the situation properly. So it's just, I guess, growing pains for Ak, but I definitely don't rock with that you'll tell on Lil Baby shit. Like, that was goofy to even say. I don't rock with you going off and screaming at women. That's just like, any real man not gonna rock with that. Like, that shit made me cringe, bro. Like, I'm just like, like, come on, man. Like, they give the black man a bad name. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. How you feel about this man saying he'll get Lil Baby locked up, man? Y'all let me know what y'all feel in the comments, man. This the God Husby and her. Big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the God Husby and her. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.